Oh, I'll tell you what else is... Where do I want to go? I just want to go to parking, don't I? Fallout 4, and if that's coming out soon, I'll be playing it for sure. I can park on the right here, look, that's nice. Take the one in the middle. Fallout 4, I suppose I'll have to play that. It's kind of a... I mean, all the world's going to be playing that thing. Well, you know. And everybody's talking about it. They've got... I don't know if you know what it is. They've got, in the summer... Oh, nice, my coffee isn't cold yet. In the summer, who is it? The makers. I can't remember who they are. The makers of the game, of the Fallout series. They've got some announcement or whatever, and then before that they've got something else. Blah blah blah. So they're doing this announcement thing about some game or other. Everybody reckons it's Fallout 4. I don't know if it is. Nobody really knows. I think it is. So Fallout 4. Now, if Fallout 4 is coming out, that's great. But can't see a thing behind me. Right, so, if it's Fallout 4, I'll play it, but I don't know. I need to upgrade my PC for that, I expect. Am I right? Yeah. I think I need to upgrade my PC if I'm going to play Fallout 4. Why is it mine so slow? Was that such a hill? I didn't think it was so big. Yeah, so I don't have to. I'm sure it would cope with Fallout 4. It's a nice PC, but just to be safe, I suppose you could say. So I think. But I'm talking a lot. I know I get sidetracked. I remember when I was a kid, there was a comedian. He was called Ronnie Corbett. I think he's still alive, but he must be very old now. And he used to sit down in a black armchair as part of his TV show and talk. And he'd say, I was coming to work this morning. That'd be how he started. And then he'd sit and he'd talk for about 15 minutes. And he kept getting sidetracked. He'd say, I was walking to work this morning. And he said, and he would say, you know, he said, thinking about that, he said, people don't walk enough. You know, they don't get enough exercise these days. Now, I've got a friend who goes he goes to the gym from time to time. That's not something I want to do. But, yeah, and he'd do that. And he'd talk about all kinds of rubbish. Right, I need to go straight on here. I'm not going to turn off because I'm going into Budapest. Have a look. Budapest. Well, actually, what I need to do is follow the road signs for Budapest, isn't it? So he would talk like that, and it would be like 15 minutes to say, I had lunch with my wife today. No, I'll turn off. I think. Is that right? I'm sure the sign said Budapest was this way, but it doesn't look like it's this way, does it? Not on my map it doesn't. Maybe I'll miss it. Maybe I'm just going to miss it. No. What's that over there? Look, it's a fucking road. Police. God knows. Anyway, yeah, so I'm doing that today, aren't I? I'm talking about all kinds of stuff and not finishing what I was saying about any of it. So I'm sorry for that. It's not normally me, but I don't think it is. Is it? Do I do that all the time? I do sometimes, I know, but not a lot. Oh my god, I hate these concrete things on the side of the road. I always feel like I'm going to hit them. I don't, but... Oh. I'm doing a really terrible job of this driving because I'm not looking at where I'm going. Thinking more about the talking when I should be concentrating on the driving. Oh dear, oh dear, oh dear. Maybe driving was a bad idea for today. Who knows? So how far away? It says 4 hours, 200 kilometers. Oh, that's alright. 4 hours is going to get me there at 7:38. So not really sure when I'm going to. 4 hours. Yeah, I'll have to sleep. If it's 4 hours, I'll need to sleep when I get there. Maybe I'll sleep twice and then I can get... yeah, I'll sleep twice. Then I can be awake when it's daylight. Because I don't want to... I mean, I wouldn't want to watch... a video of somebody driving a lorry at night that you cannot see anything of the scenery. So, yeah. I think this is the vanilla, by the way. Not vanilla, but this is the going east, I think, of Eurotruck Simulator 2. Not... This isn't TSM map. Oh god, look, it's another one. I can't see anything. Oh well. So yeah, so I don't know. Let's have a look at the map then. Is that taking me to Budapest? I think it is, really, isn't it? Look, it's just taking me in through the back, through not through the way I was expecting to go in. That's all. How's that look? Looks like sunrise. Yeah. Oh, my son is getting married soon. Well, I think he is. He already lives with his girlfriend. I think they're getting married soon. And although there's a bit of a can't read that. Yeah, turn off here. So he's getting married fairly soon, and his girlfriend is from Budapest. They met at a pop concert in London. I think there's anybody behind me. Oh, is that a speed camera? Yes, it is. And the speed limit is 70. Yeah, so they met here. That's one of the reasons I've got for having a quick look. Oh dear. I was going a bit fast then. I'm surprised he didn't catch me. Is this the end of the speed camera bit? Yes, it is. Oh, but... So where shall I go? Because I want to see Budapest. That's it, isn't it? Go down there. And we'll go down the bottom and up. It's like a sort of circular motorway, isn't it? So let's have a look. We'll go straight on here. This is going to be a truck dealership here, isn't it? Let's slow right down. I can see like a something in front of me, like a landmark, maybe. Can you see it? Like a pointed thing going. Oh, you can't see it now. Let's go forward a bit. And what have they got? Not Renault, I hope. It's... Oh, they've got Renault. Sorry, but Renault is just awful. Awful, awful. They look like biscuit tins with wheels. It's what they look like. It's nothing to do with... I don't know what they like to drive. Look outside again. What can I see? It's getting light, which is nice, but I can see like it looks like a building site down there, and there's some kind of thing with a pointy bit. Obviously, my son's been there, but I haven't, so I can't tell you if this place looks like Budapest or not. Let's have a look. See how close we can get to that pointy thing. Quite close, I think, by the look of it. I need to keep looking for traffic lights and so on as well. I'm going to stop here. Don't go in reverse. Don't think I'm going to go over there, do you? And over there I can see like a sign. That would be on the map. I don't think it's the motorway, but can't be sure. It's things like this bridge, you know. I suppose it's I think it's a road going over the top. Because if you look at the GPS, can you see there's it's a road. Pretty sure. No. Look, I can see the road. It's actually a railway. That's what it is. Right, there's that pointy thing. I should look at some pictures of this place. What's that up there? Oh, it's a shadow. So, oh, quick. Where am I going? Straight on. There's nothing to the left, I think. Oh no. Did I miss that? No, I didn't get a ticket, did I? So, well, that wasn't very nice, was it? I don't think that was much like Budapest at all, to be honest with you. But, there you go. Never mind. Another speed camera coming up. They like those, don't they, in Romania. Romania, I knew that. I think I gotta go in the right hand lane. Yeah, so we've left Budapest, which is about right, and we go straight on and then off to the left. We have to go off to the left because there's it's impossible to go better indicate anyway. So nice, I can go in here without hitting any road signs. What's that blue thing? Looks like a car. Picture a blue square with a white car in the middle. What the hell's that? I'm going to stop because I could see that pointy thing. Ah, it's over there now. Right. I just wondered if I could see it again, and I could, but we seem to be going everywhere, but not where that thing is. Don't know. I'd like, in a way, it'd be nice if she could look at this bit on YouTube and tell me if it looks like where she comes from. But I doubt if it does, because what was it? It was a sort of an area of offices, grey buildings and stuff. Your typical Eurotruck simulator to generic city, because they can't be bothered to make the real one, which I think is awful, because you consider you actually pay for the thing, and they don't. You know, okay, there's a lot of cities, but I think they could pay a bit more attention to it and just slapping down a few generic God knows what, you know. Perfect example is Plymouth in the United Kingdom, where I used to live there, so I know what it's like, and it's not like the game at all. In the game, the docks and stuff, I think they've got commercial docks, but there aren't any. There's a ferry, which they don't have in the game, because it really basically goes to France. Well, that bit of France isn't in the game, so it also goes down to Spain. It goes, and I think pretty sure that's the only places it goes. So yeah, so they've done this thing. There's no ferry or indication of a ferry that doesn't work, you know, but it's an important part of the city. It's the city has won lots of prizes. They have a thing called Britain in Bloom. So in Britain you get cities, and there's a competition for which one is the prettiest. So these are all in, you know, it's to do with flowers, and is there lots of rubbish on the floor and stuff like that. If you live in Britain, you know Britain in Bloom, and Plymouth used to win it quite a lot. I don't know if it still does, because I don't live there anymore, and I've been away for about 8 years. But is it 8 years? No, 7 years I've been away. So, but you know, there's like nice green city, I would call it, green, with a lot of nice flowers and all kinds of stuff, but not in this game. In this game, it feels like quite a dirty sort of city. Loads of offices, industrial things. It's just not like that. It annoys me. I actually edited it, but I sort of changed my mind and decided I didn't like it, just because of my modding skills for this game are not great. Modding has a learning curve, and this is very different to any modding I've done for other games. So I just couldn't seem to get it right. The instructions for modding, and if you want to mod, I don't know if anybody's got any experience of modding Eurotruck Simulator 2 here, but to actually do it, the interface, the thing, let's say, that you're supposed to be able to use to edit the game, and it's the same thing that the game developers use, is rubbish, is awful, very hard to use, and there's no instructions. You just have to pick it up from other people and from yourself. I normally mod. Skyrim has been the main one. Those mods I've shared, but I've modded Fallout 3, Fallout New Vegas, years ago, even Half-Life, and I've even modded the first Half-Life game. That was probably the first one I did. I did do something with Doom, the first Doom 1 or whatever you call it, and so on. So I've done all this, but somehow modding this one is a bit of a pain in the neck, and I don't like it. It's not, I don't know. But the fact is, okay, to someone who's used to the game, you could put down something that sort of that's a little tiny bit like Plymouth, you could make put lots of trees or something like that, you know. But they didn't. They didn't. It's always just awful. So I'm a bit of, maybe it's me. I'm a bit of a jinx because I don't like the way TSM have done Spain from Madrid north. It just doesn't look like it's wrong. So that's that. I think TSM have done a very bad job with Spain, and I think this game has done a very, you know, what are they called, SCS? I can't remember. I always forget that name, SCS. I think. So they've done a bad job of Plymouth, where I used to live. So don't invite me to live in your home city unless if you want any games which include your city to look like your city, if you see what I mean. You can probably expect some missing mountains, and we will industrialize and generally, what do you say, dirtify where you live. We'll put roads in the wrong places and give them wrong names, you know, that sort of thing. But you'll be able to go there and it's going to say Spain on your map, and you know, it will say Madrid like it should. That is what, you know, it'll feel like where you live, but it won't be like where you live. Is it going to let me in? Yeah. And so on. That's all. So I wonder where there's a road round to the right, and I wonder where that would have been going. So it doesn't say, does it? It just crosses, you know. I wonder if I can tell anything from the map. No, I can't. Oh, well, I can tell. See, look. I can see we're very close. I'm never going to buy a garage down here. I can't imagine why I would. Oh yeah, this, you know, SCS. Look, they got half of France. They've got all of Spain. Half of France is missing. Africa, okay, it's not Europe, is it? Even TSM missed a bit here for France, which is a shame. And going over, they've got Ireland is not there. Well, I suppose it's a bit small, and yeah, okay. But now this is Denmark, Sweden, Norway. You've got ProMod and TSM both. Well, this one has Denmark. ProMod has Norway and Sweden. Rusmap, I think that sort of goes over here. I mean, we don't want Norway and Sweden. We don't need it. What we need, in my mind, what we really need is Spain and half of France. I know TSM has got it. ProMap has not. At time of speaking, I think they're working on it. I'm not sure, but I mean, this is what they should be doing. No, I mean, you know. Okay, thinking of who buys the game. Who lives in Norway and Sweden? I'm sorry, but I like the play, you know, and even Denmark. If you look at the populations there's not a lot, is it? But so not a lot of people are buying the game from there. Loads of French people might be buying it, and Spanish, and then from like sort of here. Ignore Bayard, he's in the wrong place, but sort of. So, but Bilbao, right? You got next to that Santander. You got a ferry going from there to Plymouth. You've also got another one from Portsmouth, which they forgot to include, down to Santander. Plymouth and Portsmouth going to here, the northwest of France. So you've got a connection here between all of this, and there's more. more ferries, and all you need to do is France. Even if you just put France in, there's a link with the United Kingdom. Put Spain in, you got a link with France, Spain, Italy. Oh, which they forgot. Maybe you should put Italy in as well. And you've got, you go up here, all the way up. It sort of makes, but the moment you cut it off like that, you even got Paris. What have you got? Calais. You got a little link there, and Felixstowe and Grimsby, I think, isn't it? They all go down to Holland, and a tiny bit of France down here. United Kingdom, it might as well not be in the game, to be honest with you, because to get to it is a nightmare. You only got a couple of places to go. It's very boring going through the same ferries. So it opens up so many more routes. It makes it so much more interesting. But instead of that, we get, what do we get? Here it is, this bit, where nobody goes, and nobody wants to go there, do they? Well, they do. Okay, ProMap decided to do that, but okay, back to the game. So, it annoys me. It annoys me. Especially because there won't be another expansion, and if you look at how it's all being done, you've got next is American truck thing coming out, isn't it? That's the next truck simulator, not European Truck Simulator 3, but America, North America. Well, fine, very nice, but it does mean there won't be no more SCS stuff for this part of the world. Which is a shame. It's a shame. So there you are. Never mind. That's my complaint, my moan. Everybody's so excited about getting Scandinavia, which we've already got through TSM and ProMap. And if we try to use the SCS Scandinavia, we won't be able to use TSM, and we won't be able to use ProMap. ProMap is Scandinavia, more or less. That's pretty much all it is. That's at least the main part of it. TSM, I don't know. I mean, it's not easy to just remove part of a mod. It doesn't work like that. You can't do it like that. So it's not that easy. I don't like the way it's all been done, but there we are. Right, is anybody gonna let me out? No. Okay. So yes, I don't know. Come on, SCS or somebody. I mean, thank God TSM actually did Spain and they did France, because that's more of Europe than Scandinavia. Scandinavia is Scandinavia, isn't it? It's not Europe. That's what it's called, Scandinavia. That's why it's got a name for that part of the world. It's called Scandinavia. If you cannot have European Truck Simulator, which includes Scandinavia, because Scandinavia is just not. It's not. It's as much. Africa is as much Europe as Scandinavia is. You know, I know I know that Africa is part of this mod, and that's fine. But you know. So I don't know. What's it like around here? Is this somewhere I can easily park? Well, I should be able to park there very easily, but I'm out of practice. So parking brake on anyway. Lights off. Engine off. Park. Please level up, because I want that extra point. in how am I doing? Oh, close. I think I'll get another point on the next one. Look. All right. I'm sorry. I've done so much complaining, but I feel very passionate about the about some of those things, and I hope I haven't bored you too much with my talk about 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 my channel. Have a nice day, and I'm gonna do another trip now, and make sure I've got plenty for you to look at and watch. Thank you for watching, and see you soon.